Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Welcome to Memorial Health on this beautiful day. Excited to have everybody here today. This is a really special day for Memorial. It's a special day for Illinois State University, and we're going to announce our new partnership that we have here in just a moment. It's been a challenging time the last couple of years in healthcare. The pandemic has played havoc with workforce in all occupations, certainly in nursing. Some of you may not know that I'm a registered professional nurse. And 50 years ago this week, I was going back to start my sophomore year at college in my 4-year baccalaureate degree in nursing. When I finished college in 1975, that spring, I came across the street, the only hospital in the Memorial system, and started working here. And I've been here for 47 years. Now, this isn't about me, but I want you to understand how connected I am to this profession. It's 20% of our workforce. They're critical to our ability to take care of patients. Now, over the nearly 50 years that I've been in this community and watching this grow, the medical school came. And the interdisciplinary training that we have here is nothing short of amazing. Nothing short of amazing. We have 1,000 learners in the medical school. Now, those are medical students, about 300. We have 400 and some residents and fellows that are here, but the interdisciplinary training that occurs when you're a nursing student, working alongside all the disciplines of pharmacy and physical therapy and all the different educational programs is so powerful. But remember, 20% of our staff are registered nurses. And we are really struggling to get people to want to work in these settings that are 24 hours a day, 7 days a week right now. And the demand has never been greater. So to have a wonderful college like Mennonite College of Nursing at Illinois State University, we've always had clinical rotations here, but it's a little far away. And so, you know what they say, a nurse after she graduates or he graduates from college, they go about 10 miles from where they train for their first job. So getting the opportunity to bring juniors and seniors here, about 100 additional students on campus here, just up the block, walk down here, 200 West North Grand, in this new facility is going to be nothing short of amazing. Because what we have to do as an organization, and that's why we're willing to invest $6.3 million in this effort, because there's still a demand for individuals that want to go to college to be a nurse, like I did 50 years ago. There's still that demand, but not enough space, not enough clinical sites, not enough teachers. And so if we can partner with higher education and do that, it makes a big difference. And we're excited to be here today to do that. Now, before I introduce some of our other speakers, I want to mention a few special guests. And when I do that, I always get in trouble because to me, as I look around, I know everybody in this room and you're all special guests. But I'm going to let Dr. Goss-Kinsey introduce her colleagues from the university. But I want to first introduce Springfield's mayor, James Langfelder. Jim, would you stand and be recognized? Jim loves our community. He's been a phenomenal ambassador for community. And his daughter, in May, just graduated with her undergraduate degree in nursing from the University of Illinois here at Springfield, one of our additional expansion sites. So Jim, thanks for being here today. I know how much you care about our community, and I know how much you support healthcare. We have one alderwoman that oversees the medical district, Lakeisha Purchase. Lakeisha, would you stand to be recognized? I can tell you, Lakeisha's been in this role, what, 18 months? I'm guessing.
No,
9 months. And she's had significant impact to us because she's been able to get things done in the medical district. And so, Lakeisha, you're a true partner, and we appreciate you being here today. So I don't see any other people that are running our community that are here today, but I do have one trustee that's here, Dr. Diane Rutledge. Dr. Rutledge, would you kind of stand to be recognized? Diane's an immediate past chair of the board of Memorial Health, but she's got her PhD in education, former superintendent of schools in the district, and has held a lot of roles in higher education and education over her career, and nobody is more connected and involved in the community and has been recognized with a couple significant lifetime achievement awards in volunteerism support just in the last couple months. So Dr. Rutledge, thank you for being here as well today. Now, as you can tell, I'm really excited. This is really important. But we have Terry Goss Kinsey. Dr. Kinsey's here today. She's the 20th president of Illinois State University. Was just appointed last July 1, so she came in the middle of the COVID pandemic. But here's what's really interesting. I've watched this university as I've grown up. It's a prestigious organization. But they went and got a president that had a little bit different background than what they had in the past. And so if you look at her, you know, she had an undergraduate degree in chemistry. She's got her PhD in biochemistry. She did postgraduate work in molecular biology. And then her first teaching job was in a medical school at Robert Wood Johnson School of Medicine. And she's teaching chemistry and molecular biology. Now, why is that important? Because I think she recognized the importance of these science degrees and education and these multidisciplinary training opportunities. And I believe Dr. Goss Kinsey's husband, when they were at Robert Wood Johnson, ran a structure just like this integrated opportunity for education. So please allow me to welcome the 20th president of Illinois State University, Dr. Goss Kinsey.
Thank you, President Curtis. And yes, it's true. My heart started out in a medical school and in actually a health sciences university that's now part of Rutgers, where interdisciplinary training was an early and important idea, and most importantly, embraced by our students who understand the teamwork that's involved in delivering state-of-the-art healthcare like they do at Memorial Health. I don't think I have to tell this crowd that nursing is a special profession. So for the 20th straight year, the Gallup annual rankings for professions having high honesty and integrity is topped by, I think, about 14 percentage points by nurses. They really serve on the front line, and I mean not just the front line of caring for the patients, but the front line of speaking with their families and their loved ones that are around them. They really are a representation of all that's best about healthcare in this country. And they give so much of themselves to help others. It's really always so sad for us at Illinois State University when we have to turn away some of these really, really special young people, and sometimes not quite so young people that have discovered their passion for nursing, and we simply haven't had the space. And so it really means we faced a significant problem, not just at Illinois State, but as a society. And significant problems require creative solutions and collaborative, multidisciplinary approaches. And that is exactly what this partnership exemplifies. It's bringing together two, in my opinion, extraordinary institutions that are committed to serving the public good. And it allows them to work together to face what is really an extraordinary challenge that our society is facing, which is the shortage of nursing professionals and, quite frankly, nursing educators that we're committed to addressing. It's also important because Illinois State is not a stranger to Springfield. We know we have many alums here. I am sure that some of them are in this audience. I know that actually as a fact. I've already met a few of you. But also that we are a statewide asset. We are your public university. And as such, we're really excited to be here and help you on the ground serve your community, because communities are the heart of our state of Illinois. Now, I want to just have a few of the folks here from Illinois State that are here today, because this again required a team on our part, just as it required a team on Memorial's part, and then of course our collaborative team. So if the Illinois State folks could raise their hands. Can see quite a number of people came down. And I'll let Judy introduce a couple of the key players, but numerous members of my cabinet are here that have been a part of making sure, quite frankly, that we got out of the way and let this happen. And so, and that's because this project really at its head has a woman that I have found to be one of the most passionate advocates for the importance of nursing and the importance of nurses in society. She has really convinced us all that this investment is one of the most important contributions Illinois State can make, because there's no nurse like a Mennonite College of Nursing nurse. And so I'd like to introduce to you our Dean of the Mennonite College of Nursing, Dean Judy Newbrander.
Thank you, President Goss-Kinsey. And a huge thank you to Memorial Health for partnering with us to increase the nursing pipeline in the Springfield region. Mennonite College of Nursing has 100-year history. I noticed coming in 125-year history here, so a long time history of producing excellent nurses. That's our history. And Mennonite College of Nursing came to Illinois State in 1999, so we've had over 20 years at Illinois State University. The nursing shortage is real, compounded by COVID-19, but the good news is there is a desire for students to become nurses, and that is also real. There are nurses out there, or students out there that want to be nurses. The American Association of Colleges of Nursing reported 80,407 qualified applicants that were turned away from baccalaureate and graduate nursing programs. This was in 2019, the most recent data that we have. So there's a need, and there's quality people that need to be educated. Mennonite College of Nursing averages 1,000 to 1,500 applications for our 190 seats at the normal campus. We have highly qualified students who want to be nurses. We will be bringing our same curriculum and excellent faculty when we partner with Memorial Health here in Springfield to provide real-world nursing experiences. Now, through this partnership and generous gift, we will have the ability to graduate more excellent nurses right here in Central Illinois who will hopefully have an amazing experience learning within these walls and will want to stay right here in Central Illinois. Before I introduce our next speaker, I do want to recognize a few individuals. Tom Carroll, who's been a big part of making this partnership happen. Thank you so much, Tom. Jennifer Sedbrook, who's our development officer, also a big part of. And I'm going to introduce the vice presidents, if I may also, if I can bear with me. My boss, who is our provost, Dr. Andave Tarhule. Raise your hand. Very good. At the back, our vice president of development, Pat Vickerman. And on the front row, Dan Stevens, VP of Finance, and I don't know your whole title, I apologize. He's the money guy, right? He makes it all happen. But thank you, for all of you, for helping this happen. I could not have done this alone. It really took a team to make this happen. So it is now my privilege to introduce the Senior Vice President and Chief Nursing Officer of Memorial Health, Marcia Prater.
Good morning, everybody. It is great to be here and actually to announce publicly what we've been talking about for about 18 months, I think. Lots and lots of details and lots of collaboration. But, you know, it's been a labor of love from all of us that have been involved up to this point. We understand how important nurses are to our communities, to our patients, to the health of everyone around us, and what a vital role they play. And without them, our healthcare system in the United States is under real trouble. We have to provide more opportunities for those interested in this very difficult career. It's not for the faint of heart. I always tell my new nurses, this is not for the faint of heart. It is hard work to be a nurse. Requires a lifetime of service and sacrifice to always be there for the patients and the needs that they have, and our families and our communities who have ongoing increasing healthcare needs as well. So such an important role that nurses play, vital to our healthcare system, and especially vital to the growth and the stability of Memorial Health. So it has truly been a fun 18 months. And we're just looking forward to the next 12 months before we begin to see the campus and the new facility and the students start. It's an exciting day for all of us at Memorial Health and the communities we serve. We've had an outstanding relationship with Illinois State University Mennonite College of Nursing for years. Over 75 students from their normal campus travel here during each semester to do some of their clinical experiences in some of our organizations and our hospitals in Lincoln, Taylorville, Decatur, and Jacksonville, in addition to our Springfield Memorial Hospital. So it's been such a great marriage of a strong value system and a common mission and a common vision amongst Illinois State University and Memorial to ensure that the pipeline of nurses in this region continues to grow and be replentiful. It's important that we are able to do that. As it was alluded to earlier, one of the biggest frustrations of this nursing shortage, and it has been going on longer than the COVID just exacerbated it, quite frankly, because of the stress and what was going on and the caregivers at the front lines of care. But the frustration is people want to be nurses. And as Dr. Newbrander said, to turn away capable, willing, altruistic individuals, young people who want to go into this profession because we don't have enough capacity in our nursing schools nationally and regionally is a heartbreaker for all of us who live in the front lines, knowing how much we need these individuals and how much our patients and families need these individuals. So it truly has been a partnership that addresses that specific barrier. Not only will they be pre-licensure students, but in the future, probably graduate students who will begin to prepare the next generation of faculty so that we can continue to grow and expand the capacity in our nursing schools. Our work at Memorial Health is focused on improving individual lives and building stronger communities, neither of which is possible without a strong and vibrant nursing workforce. Nurses are the largest group of healthcare providers. It's on their shoulders that the healthcare system actually does exist. All the other disciplines are incredibly important, and I don't show any disrespect, but sheer numbers, 3.2 million nurses are within our healthcare systems. And we need to make sure that that foundation remains strong so that all the other disciplines that we work with and all the care providers that our patients need can work closely and collaboratively with a strong foundation of the nursing workforce. The initiative that we are announcing today will expand the number of ISU students. You've heard that. But these will be special students who actually spend their entire junior and senior years right here on campus doing all of their clinical experience, all of their clinical rotations, not just their classroom, but when they're with patients on the nursing units. They will be either at Springfield Memorial or in one of our other affiliates. And the beauty, and I think one of the things that really attracted us as we began this conversation was really we have a wide spectrum of healthcare opportunities and clinical experiences, 70 sites of care, as well as 5 hospitals, each of which is very unique in what they do, the communities they serve, and the strengths that they have. And students will have an opportunity to work in all of those throughout their junior and senior years. So it's truly one-stop shop. By working with Memorial, Mennonite has access to multiple clinical experience sites, and students will get a diversity of their clinical experience, exposure to what nurses can do, not only in small rural communities, but in the higher acuity, high-tech hospital like Springfield Memorial and Decatur. So it's really an important opportunity for students to see the breadth of what nurses do in this nation and the breadth of what nursing practice is across the various sites of care. We are committed to enabling these students learn and grow alongside our exemplary nursing teams. And again, that's across all of our sites of care. These nursing teams have proven again and again that they have high values, they excel at providing great patient care, and they have been nationally recognized with magnet and pathway designations that really are national awards for excellent patient care and excellent nursing care. So we're very excited that the students will see in action as they are growing and learning. They'll see the best of nursing right here. I remember it so well when I was a student 42 years ago, that the nurses that I saw and emulated became the nurses that really made a difference in my life and what I wanted to do as a career professional in nursing. So it's so important, the mentoring, the shadowing, the opportunities to see the interdisciplinary team that was discussed earlier, all working together, and the important role that nurses play will be extremely important. And we're just thrilled to be able to provide that kind of a learning environment for our students. I am deeply grateful for many individuals that have already been named that have made this labor of love a reality as of today. We've signed our agreements, and we are now getting ready to even kick off our operational teams that will make all of this happen. It's great to have dreams. If you can't execute them, it doesn't really make a difference in the lives of the people you serve. We are committed to executing on this dream, on this vision that we have created together in a collaborative way, and can't wait to be able to welcome our new students in August of 2023 to the new campus and to their learning experiences in their junior and senior years as part of Memorial Health as well as Mennonite College of Nursing. So with that, I'm going to end. We thank you again for being here. This is an important endeavor for all of us at Memorial Health, as well as the great opportunities that are opened up for Mennonite and ISU. We will answer any questions you might have, or we're available, all the speakers are available for interviews afterwards, if that is your pleasure for the media. Thank you.
It means a lot. As I said, I'm a registered professional nurse. I have been for 50 years. I love this profession. We have a huge shortage, and anything we can do to increase the supply of nurses for all of us in Central Illinois, not just Memorial, but all healthcare providers, is really important.
So the students that are going to be at Memorial Health Site here in Springfield are applying right now. They will actually be here in the fall of next year. And so 3 years from now, we'll be graduating our first class that did their entire, junior and senior here at Memorial. And I think it's important to know that we're really hoping to have a lot of partnerships with community colleges. It's a very important part of the Illinois State ethos that we partner with community colleges. And so we expect that a lot of students will be transferring in, and we're looking to establish partnerships with all of our regional community colleges to help get students in the door. It's going to open more doors. We have to turn away far too many students right now based on capacity, and Memorial is allowing us the opportunity to partner and increase, more than about 50 students a year now will graduate from this site.
It feels wonderful. I said I've been here 32 years at Memorial, but 42 years as a nurse, and it is my favorite thing to do is to see the next generation of nurses be able to achieve and to be able to realize what their vision has been or their dream has been of being service to others, using their knowledge, skill, and compassion to make a difference in people's lives. And that's what it's all about. It was 40 years ago when I became a nurse, and it still is when I talk to the newer generation of nurses starting. They just want to make a difference in people's lives, and they know they have the talent and the skills as well as the caring heart to do so.
Well, great news today. Illinois State University partnering with Memorial Health. They're expanding their nursing program here in Springfield, which we really appreciate. When you look at the future workforce needs, medical areas, one of the top ones needed. They were using the example, they receive about 1,500 applicants a year and only have 200 slots. So this will increase their ability to provide future nurses. And it's not in competition. It's, my daughter went out to UIC at UIS. The only time she had to go to Chicago is for graduation. So it's a great way to get a great education right here in Springfield and do what you love, whatever occupation you would like to go forward with. And we really appreciate that partnership. They'll take care of our healthcare needs, not only in Springfield, but throughout the state and throughout our country.